Welcome back, trainers, and the moment we've been waiting for is finally here. What moves does Obstagoon and Perrserker have, as well as Sirfetch'd? Well, we're going to be taking a look at those, and I'm going to tell you right now, it's looking pretty good. It could have been better, potentially, for some Pokemon, but hey, I'm not going to be complaining here. So let's start it off with the best, Obstagoon here. So, for its quick moves, it is going to have Counter and Lick. Both of those are going to be pretty good in some situations. We all know Counter is fantastic. Lick is going to be great against Giratina. Now for the charge moves, we have Cross Chop, Night Slash, Hyper Beam, and Gunk Shot. Now right off the bat, I'm liking Cross Chop and Night Slash. Hyper Beam is automatically ruled out. And as far as Gunk Shot, if you were to use this in, say, the Great League, well, you're going to have some coverage up against potentially a Azumarill. So this is going to be a normal and dark type, extremely weak to fighting. So you also have the weaknesses there, Bug, Fairy, and then ×2 for fighting, resisting Dark, Psychic, and Ghost types, with a max CP of 2,652. So this one right here is looking pretty good. Very excited for this. So I'm thinking it's going to be awesome. With Lick, as well as Cross Chop and Night Slash, you're going to have coverage for the Giratina and then potentially some Steel types. Now another one that I'm probably going to be more excited for, as you guys may have known, is Perrserker. So for the quick moves, we have Metal Claw and Shadow Claw. Both of those are going to be fantastic. Well, more so Shadow Claw, probably. But at least Metal Claw is going to be getting stabbed. For the charge moves, we have Close Combat, Play Rough, Foul Play, and Iron Head. All of those, personally, I think are great moves. Okay, so this one here in the Great League is going to be okay, pretty good, as well as the Ultra League, because it is going to have a max CP of 2,386, so it is going to be able to max out in the Ultra League, and it does have a ton of weaknesses, being just that Steel type, and then with the Steel type just being weak to fighting, ground, and fire. So this one's looking nice. As far as the charge moves, I would maybe want to run Foul Play and potentially Close Combat, but it really depends. As far as the Great League, I'd probably want to go with maybe Iron Heads for a bit of coverage and then Foul Play. Now, taking a look at the Galarian Stunfisk, which is actually going to be really good. I did not predict this. It's actually going to be number 2 in the Open Great League from PV Poke. So the quick moves are going to be Mud Shot and Metal Claw. Charge moves are going to be Earthquake, Muddy Water, Flash Cannon, and Rock Slide. So I do believe the moves that you're going to be wanting to run are going to be Rock Slide and Earthquake. And then, of course, Mud Shot for the quick move. So this is going to be maxing out at 2,162. It is going to be a Steel and Ground type. You have your weaknesses and resistances down there. So this one is actually going to be fantastic. As far as we can see right now, they are coming through the research breakthroughs for the people that do have the Throwback Challenge currently available in their country. And this is going to be the numbers here as far as PV Poke is going to be concerned. Ranked at number 2 is going to be good up against Registeel, Altaria, Skarmory, Tropius, and Alolan Marowak. So absolutely phenomenal here. Can't wait to get my hands on one of these. And you better believe it, I will be powering these up, buying secondary moves, and we will be spending dust, because I have that dust ready to go. A lot of these Pokemon are going to have candies already in your inventory. As far as the Galarian Stunfisk, well, some of us probably don't have too many, including myself. Now, taking a look at the Galarian Farfetch'd here, potentially okay for the Great League here. We're going to be going over these a lot more in depth once I do power them up and we actually use them in practice here. So for the Galarian Farfetch'd first stage, we're going to have Rock Smash and Fury Cutter. For the charge moves, we have Brick Break, Brave Bird, and Leaf Blade. So these can find usability as well. Leaf Blade is going to be pretty good for the Great League. Brick Break is also going to be giving you coverage up against those Registeels, and Fury Cutter, well, just charges things extremely fast. As far as Brave Bird, not the best charge move around, but at least it does have some sort of coverage, I suppose. It is going to be a pure fighting type. So pretty interesting. It doesn't look like it is going to be region locked at this point, but don't hold me to that right now. Taking a look at Sirfetch'd here, it is going to be pretty good. We did go over all these Pokemon here. So the moves that it is going to have is Counter and Fury Cutter. Both of those are going to be nice. Counter, everybody knows, is fantastic. Fury Cutter charges quick. For the charge moves, we have Close Combat, Brave Bird, Leaf Blade, and Night Slash. So this one right here, fantastic. This is also going to be a pure fighting type as well, with a max CP of 2,985. So potentially in the Ultra League, or maybe even in the Great League. But I think you may want to go with just the regular Farfetch'd, the Galarian form. So for the charge moves, I think I'm going to go with counter because, well, fighting type, you're going to get stabbed there. And then potentially Leaf Blade and Night Slash. So you do have coverage up against those various different types, although close combat could work as well. Like I said, just going to have to test things out and see how they do perform. And then I'll kind of find its niche and we'll go with that. As well as them being ranked on PvPoke, we'll be taking a look at what the best combinations are going to be later down the line here once they are fully released. Now, Galarian Linoone is going to be absolutely amazing here with Snarl and Lick. You're going to be wanting to run Snarl more than likely. For the charge moves, you do have Dig, Body Slam, and Gunk Shot. So this is pretty amazing. Snarl with Body Slam. Now that is the true spam right there. Insane. And then you do have coverage for potentially Azumarill with that Gunk Shot. Or if you even wanted to run Dig and Gunk Shot, or maybe just Body Slam and Dig, you will also have coverage with that Dig to go up against the Registeels as well. And then Gunk Shot, of course, is going to be doing a ton of damage to the Azumarill. So this is going to be, again, a normal and dark type and very weak to fighting with a max CP of 1662. So it is going to be almost maxed out in the Great League when you do get this. So pretty excited for these guys. This is amazing. Now, none of these Pokemon are going to be for raiding, okay? Let's just get that straight up out of the way. These are strictly going to be for PvP. Now, maybe you can find some sort of usability, I suppose, with the Galarian Sirfetch'd, I suppose, and maybe Obstagoon, but not so much. More than likely, they're just going to be straight up for PvP. So, looking fantastic. Really excited for these. They're going to shake up the meta a little bit here. But I'm very curious about the Perrserker. I want that one. Very much so. We've been over that, right? Obstagoon looking great. And can't wait. So for the Galarian Darmanitan here, it is going to have Tackle and Ice Fang. For the quick moves, for the charge moves, it's going to have Overheat, Avalanche, Superpower, and Ice Punch. It is going to be a pure Ice type. So take a look at the weaknesses. Max CP 3,105. Now, I kind of take that back. All the previous ones were going to be good for just PvP, but this one here is going to have potential in raids as far as a pure ice type attacker. It's going to be looking pretty good, but there's a little bit of a twist, and that is going to be its Zen mode, which is going to be way outperforming it, and it is absolutely nasty. I guess Niantic's just going to roll with it and let it just run amok. But yes, the Zen mode is going to be absolutely beastly, and that one is definitely going to be for raiding, but there is no word about it being released, so don't get your hopes up to get one tomorrow when the throwback challenge starts rolling out in your specific area, because they had no mention of it being here quite yet. Kind of like the regular Darmanitan, how it does have also a Zen mode that has yet to be released. So taking a look at some more information here from Pokeminers, raid passes will only be used once the battle starts. So pretty self-explanatory. That's not like when you go into the lobby, like officially when you see that raid boss and you start tapping on the screen. I do believe that's when your pass is going to be taken away. So maybe if you were in a lobby, you used your pass and somebody was on their way and then maybe they canceled, something happened or whatever, they're not able to make it, you're not going to lose that pass. I don't know for whatever reasons why you went into the lobby early. But there's always those kind of complications. I've been there, done that. So that's going to be a nice little bonus. And then we have various other little features that are going on here. Something very notable here. Now this is going to be from Calvin. We'll have links to all of the sources that I'm using here. Take a look at the energy gain. You're going to have that kind of overlay that's going to show you how much energy you're accumulating. So before, when you would overcharge, you wouldn't exactly know where you're at for the energy. And it's not like an infinite amount of energy you're able to gain. If you did not know that, it eventually does stop, as you're going to see here, but you can see it accumulating over and over and then eventually stops right there. So that's pretty awesome stuff. Now, taking a look at the Pokemon that will be hatching out of the 7-kilometer eggs once the throwback challenge does start in your area, you're going to have the regular Meowth, the Galarian Meowth, Zigzagoon regular, and then the Galarian form, Darumaka regular, and then the Galarian, and then Stunfisk, and then the Galarian Stunfisk as well. And then Pokemon that you're going to be potentially able to evolve, the whole roster that we've been over here. So this is very exciting. I'm looking forward to a lot of these, pretty much all of them. because they all do have some pretty good potential here. So get hyped, guys, and if you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up. I will be bringing you all the information you need to know regarding the tasks later down the line here. So thanks for watching, and I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.